I happen to be a SillyPseudonym playing a game that happens to be a Nova Drift. I don't know what I'm doing. Do you know what I'm doing? Look at the thumbnail and would you tell me? Just get back to me real quick. What am I doing? I still don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we're gonna let random chance decide. What am I doing today? Ah, Railgun. And it's been a couple of episodes since I've done a Railgun run. We're gonna do the standard amp nonsense. I suppose. Boring but practical. Did we try mine last time? I think we did try mine last time. But I don't know if I want to do something different. Spectre could be interesting. Did have some fun with Spectre Railgun. With a Flak Railgun, I should say. We can give it a shot. It'd be something a little different. Does mean that we actually may want those mines, though. We don't want the charged shot for ourselves, since we want to take advantage of the stealth attack bonus. But maybe if we get loaded mines, that would be different. I do want the targeting, but I also want that magnitude. Evolutionary Niche does help us cloak faster and do a little more damage, but I don't know if it's worth adding voids to the mob pool this early. You can see how much more damage we did there. 810 versus 225. 888 versus 400. Yeah, 500 damage versus 260, 600 damage. That stealth damage can be pretty nice, but you do have to wait for it to make sense to use it. Obviously doesn't do much stealth damage when you are not cloaked yourself. Rate of fire up does help somewhat with that. Did mention the mines. Improved thrusters has some utility, especially when we get to blink. I'll take the velocity. That is a damage increase, both directly and through, well, velocity, which does scale Railgun's damage a bit. Calibrate makes sense, so does getting down to skirmish. Efficiency makes sense because we are going to be waiting for our stealth bonus. So there is reason to take that as well. But I think Calibrate makes the most sense just because we're often going to be waiting to line up our shot. Waiting for the stealth to kick in, all that stuff. Some people just don't get the message. When you say you want to be left alone, you want to be left alone. Let's get this targeting. Blast Radius does help us shoot more things by hitting more parts when we shoot them. I think we take that snipe. It's too useful. More damage is pretty nice. Okay, need that stealth bonus right about now, but I need to be not quite so worried about being run into. Homing Strike is useful. So is Payload, so is improved thrusters down to blink. take the Deadly Wake. We won't use it that much, but... None of you are Warp Strike. You're a Blink. That leads to Warp Strike, though. Always nice when the right angle arrives and one section just wipes out another section. Get some fragments going. It's a lovely time for us all. Polar inversion, you say? Skeptical. I'll take the Incendiary Strike, though. That is some nice damage. We're fairly hard hitting, so we do apply a decent amount of burn damage when we hit enemies. I do like this Streamline for Leaf. I also like that Galvanic to revenge attack anything that is close to us, but I think I'll take the Streamline in this case. It does lower max health, so that is a tad concerning. Thank you, God. Explosive Growth. Sure. Bring me Twin Strike, would you mind? Just one Twin Strike. That's all I ask. And by one Twin Strike, I mean a few more than one. I do want that Warpath. I don't know if I like the Burst Fire. Normally it is very good, but in this case it also slows down our stealth. I was hoping to use Leaf on the Wind. I don't remember if it's A or the... What's the article? Leaf on the Wind. Warpath's okay. Shielder, I need you to die. An early blink does make this fight feel so much better. Yes. Boost. Blink away from that nasty, horrid, terrible beam attack, and I don't want all that burst fire, no. I do want that stabilization, I do want the payload. Well. I do want that Warp Strike. Mastery isn't bad. Skirmish certainly nice. What do you think about 4 Twin Strikes? Does lower our recovery a tiny itty bitty bit. But we're going to do it. Who needs Singular Strike when you have Calibrate? Though it could be fun to play around with a Singular Strike with this kind of build. Still, I think the crowd control is pretty useful. Of having a fan attack instead of just one. Take the stabilization. Take the mastery. Let's get this damage up higher and higher and higher. I'm not here. I do want that agility to get down strafe, but I also want that skirmish to get to terminate. Maelstrom's an interesting option here. Our shield is fairly weak, but we're not going to be as targeted by enemies when we're in stealth. A few glancing blows are still going to happen, however, even then. Maelstrom might be enough to push some of that away from us. Maybe. So, nice long convoy. Do appreciate you sitting it my way. That boost, on the other hand, is a little annoying. A little too fast all of a sudden. I don't think we need that. I do think we want the Terminate and the Shield and the Agility. Charge Shot if we're taking charged mines. We could do Death Blossom. My main concern there is it does slow down our cooldown for our cloak. Still, our shield is relatively weak. And we have no self-damage going on. Homing Strike is nice. Faster shield cooldown is also nice. Guess we take the Homing Strike. Ooh, big Gerard. Thank you for the help comment. That is very nice of you. More hull would be nice. Blitz does mean we do a little bit more damage to enemies. We are about to fight Scion after all. And that was really a tough one. That's quaking my boots over that one. Essence Sap, I guess, is good with our current setup. Not very nice of you. But that Death Blossom was very nice. I did enjoy that Death Blossom. Faster shield cooldown sounds very useful, as does armor and agility. But I think I want that shield cooldown now that we have that Death Blossom. That Death Blossom is going to be so very useful against certain waves. And it's also going to be horrifyingly scary in other ways. But that is the price we pay. Volatile shields make sense, as does high explosive. I want the volatile shielding. That way when our shield breaks, we deal damage to enemies close to us. It is a point of concern. Leaf. Sure. Shrinks us down. Means we do more damage the longer we don't take damage, and we are in stealth a decent portion of the time, so maybe, just maybe, we can get some utility from it on a semi-regular basis. Do wish I had that warp strike though. Once again, a very difficult, lengthy fight. Really felt the pressure on that one. I do want that flash shielding, but I want this warp strike even more. Lowers our damage, our rate of fire, projectile size, velocity, but it is so very useful for, well, situations like this, for example. You hit me. Beer blasts, revenge damage, more shielding. Seems somewhat contrary to go for flash shielding and shield durability, but that revenge attack from reflexive shield would be nice. Efficiency would also help our shield cool down quite a bit. I'd pretty much take everything here, really. I could see utility for everything. I do want to get Rupture, though. And these bigger explosions will help us kill enemies like, well, this Juggernaut. Not Juggernaut, Bulwark. Other big enemy. Take the agility this time. Would be nice to have strafe. Displacement would be even better. I do like the extra cooldown reduction that displacement gives to blink. Though I do sometimes wish there were a better way of combining the two. We just need a super mod that makes a blink that's more like strafe and a strafe that's more like blink. One for each. Displacement is the blink one, and do something a little similar for strafe. Calibrating, calibrating, calibrating. Again, tough fight, tough fight. So challenging. Time to get a little bit of armor. I always feel like I need an ataraxia when I'm playing stealth. So afraid of moving to break stealth, so I would like that longer collection range for experience. But so it goes, so it goes. Sure, we'll take the flash shielding. This is going to be a wonky build shield-wise, because I both want a shield that breaks easily and returns easily, but I also want a shield strong enough to provide some measure of protection. just pushing that enemy along, aren't you, Colin? Don't worry, dear friends. Comet does that to everyone. Not just me. Not just you. Everyone. Equal opportunity. I do like the idea of rupture. I do like the galvanic. I do like the efficiency, but I think I take this strafe. Displacement, more shielding, burst fire. I guess displacement. Combine my favorite two friends, Strafe and Blink, into one thing. But it's more like Blink than Strafe. Gotta be honest, it's more like Blink than Strafe. What's with all of the burn damage, people? Don't have to be so one note, you know. Deflagration would be interesting. Efficiency is pretty good for the shield regeneration, though. We are often waiting to line up our shot, so we could take advantage of that time and regenerate our shield faster. It doesn't help our essence sap, but it does help make up for the numerous twin strikes we've taken that reduce our shield recovery rate quite a bit. I do like the faster cooldown of displacement. It makes you feel like you can get around much faster. Thank you for lining up. I was attacking you as attacking the convoy. Totally different. Grandeur seems a bit much. I will take this rupture, though. Another reason for me to take that deflagration via incandescence and purge. No, it's just candescence. I want to say incandescence, but no, it's just candescence. That was painful. Handling is nice. Emergency systems wouldn't be bad with this kind of build. shield durability is also pretty good. I think I just take the challenge. I do enjoy the extra armor duration and the slight bit of shield recovery we get from it. I thought you were dead. My apologies. Good shot, Kami. Good shot. Shielded. That is cheating. Lost track of where I was. Aha! Annoying. We could have gone much further. I think we could have made that 2 million score run. Just got pushed around in the wrong angle. Lost track of where I was. By the time I realized I was in fire, it was too late. That is disappointing. And not very long a run for how far we got. We were killing some of those enemies pretty quickly, but that is the power of the Spectre, Amp Shield, and 4 Twin Strikes. Plus all this other nonsense. The Snipe, Warp Strike, Displacement to maneuver around, Leaf. We had a lot of damage going there. Disappointing it ended in that way, but it was still pretty strong. Ah well, that is Nova Drift for you sometimes. Instead of complaining further, I'll just thank you all for stopping by.